What's going on? What's going on? NBA YouTube, it's your man, 100 grand. Ross with The Rock Never Stops, coming to you with another episode of NBA Talk. Today, we're going to have to sit with something. We're going to have to sit with Joel Embiid. It's not enough. Doesn't mean he's not a great player. He's an MVP candidate. Jokic is in the same breath. But they're not enough by themselves. And the 76ers got exposed at home by the Utah Jazz. It was a really, really, really good team. And these are the teams that they're going to have to beat in a series from the second round, if they don't get it together, maybe even the first round, to try to progress in the playoffs. And what you saw was that if you got a strong defense and a big man who can match up one-to-one with Embiid, you can neutralize him. He'll have an impact. He'll do his thing. But he's not going to destroy you like he did Charlotte. He's not going to be a one-man wrecking crew. He's not Shaq. He's not Shaq. And that's what we're going to have to kind of really understand here is if the 76ers don't make this Ben Simmons trade soon, this is going to be a lost season. So if you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification for more updated videos. Right now, let's get into this. People underestimate how Ben Simmons made the game easy for the rest of the team. I believe Ben Simmons, for the past few seasons, was the number one ranked player for creating open shots. That means assisting or passing the ball to somebody who, when they caught the ball, had, I want to say, like at least 6 feet of space between them and the next defender. Ben Simmons is not just an elite playmaker. He's actually one of the best playmakers in the NBA. Not only is he an amazing passer, an amazing athlete with great size, but he has so much gravitational pull that guys are able to eat merely off him having the ball and attacking the rim, similar to what LeBron would do many times. And so because Ben Simmons is less of a scoring threat because he doesn't desire to be as much, he actually is looking to create more than even what LeBron used to in terms of getting the ball to open teammates. And what we're seeing now is the 76ers team, despite a really good system on offense and defense, Doc Rivers getting the most out of this roster, Tobias Harris, trying to maintain as best as possible, Seth Curry doing his thing, Tyrese Maxey looking promising. This is not an elite team. It's not. It's not. Joel Embiid is not a full season 70 to 80 game player. He's a 50 to 60 game player, which means you're going to have to make up those other 20 to 30 games with another star, and they don't have one. They don't have one. Now, I know they're probably strategically resting him against teams that they should beat, especially in the Western Conference, which is smart. It's smart. Make sure that he's fresh, ready to go. But it could result in them having a first round against the Chicago Bulls or Brooklyn Nets. And that would be catastrophic for them. Or Milwaukee or Miami. They don't want to see those teams until the second round. And so right now, what you're looking at is a team that has to really figure out what they're going to do and what direction that they're going to go. Ben Simmons needs to be traded now. Now. They're a 7 seed right now. 7 seed. Right now, they'd be matched up against the Chicago Bulls. It would be a good series. And it could go either way. They could literally be knocked out in the first round. It would be a possibility if the playoffs started today. They wouldn't have home court advantage. We know the difference between Joel Embiid when he's playing at home and playing away. And so when we look at this squad right now, we gotta say, what are they missing? And what they're missing is someone who makes the game easy. An elite playmaker. An elite playmaker. And so when we're looking around, who could they go after? Now, I know they want Damian Lillard. Okay. But whether they get him or not, they need an elite playmaker. They need somebody who can create off the dribble nonstop. And if it's not going to be Ben Simmons, damn it, they better find somebody. Because if they don't, if they end up a 7 or 8 seed, even a 6 seed, even a 5th seed, imagine if they have to see Miami in the first round. They may not get out the first round, and it would be once again a wasted season with a great coach, great roster. They're a playmaker away. Great all-star talent who seems healthy, knock on wood, with Joel Embiid. This team is a piece away. And it's the responsibility of that front office, Daryl Morey, to go out there and get it. This is where you earn your chops. Let's make no mistake. Elton Brand was planning on bringing in those shooters no matter what. Just because they brought in Daryl Morey the moment beforehand doesn't mean that wasn't going to happen. Danny Green, Seth Curry. Okay, great, cool. They still got Korkmaz. Okay, nice. But who's that second star? It's not Tobias Harris. For all that he does. And he's a great utility guy. Great. Great. Probably best as your third or fourth best player on the court for a championship team. You want Tobias Harris playing a role, not being featured as a star. And that's what threw them off in the playoffs last year because Ben Simmons didn't want to play as a star and score the ball when they needed him to. And teams saw that if we put that pressure on Tobias Harris, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. And so this is what they got to figure out. Ben Simmons, I see a few people going after him. I can see him in San Antonio. Go get you DeJounte Murray and maybe another piece. I can see them going after, I don't know if he's definitely not playoff tested yet in terms of performing, but he's an excellent playmaker. I still like CJ McCollum big time. I think Bradley Beal's staying in Washington, so I don't think he's available. But no matter which direction they go, if they can't get Damian Lillard, and that would be the best case scenario, which is why they brought in Daryl Morey. So if he can't get Damian Lillard, he's failed. He's failed. Anybody could get CJ McCollum right now for Ben Simmons. I could make that trade right now. Daryl Morey was brought in to get Damian Lillard for Ben Simmons. Make no mistake about that. That's why he was brought in, to get the big fish. To get James Harden for him. To get James Harden for him. And so, if he can't do it, we're going to have a problem. Because this might be a first-round exit. And we all know Joel Embiid is not going to be a player playing into his late 30s, mid-30s. He's going to have around age 31, 32. And then by 33, 34, it's going to be a drop-off. It's going to be a decline. It's going to be like when we saw Patrick Ewing or Olajuwon dip off. Could only play 18 to 20-some minutes a game. Played 40, 50 games a season. So these are the prime years. Do they really want to waste another year? Trade Ben Simmons now. Go get whoever you need. But it better be a star. Better be a star. Better be an all-star at least. If you can get De'Aaron Fox, okay, dope. If you can get him for Tyrese Maxey and maybe Ben Simmons and go get De'Aaron Fox, maybe you can get a Harrison Barnes too. All right, that'd be a great pickup. Great pickup. But that's who you got to get. And even De'Aaron Fox, he ain't even been in the playoffs yet. So I don't know if that's necessarily a great pickup. I don't even know if Sacramento wants to do that deal. So it's kind of like, why are you here, Daryl? You got one job, to bring in a star. Multiple-time all-star. Not one time. Not could possibly be. Your job is to go get that guy. And if you can't do it, It's gonna be a waste of season. Yo, if you like this video, smash the like button, hit subscribe, smash the bell for more notifications. Throw some comments, and I'm gonna get back at y'all. Peace.